could we have the roll call, please?
Smith.
Here.
Weinreich.
Here.
Bragg.
Here.
Harvey.
Here.
Mayor Robish.
Present. Please join me for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll move on to the agenda approval. I have some additions here. I have 4.3, under consent agenda, 4.3, number 5, seasonal updates. And I have an 8.2 capital asset recommendation and 10.1 executive session under personnel 1-25-2, parent 1.
Move to approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Public forum. Public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. Please state your name and address for the record. Anyone here to speak on public forum? If not, Commissioner Bragg has some stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple of things. First of all, just another reminder that we are picking up those green yard waste cans throughout the month of April. Those are still being picked up on Wednesday, regardless of your normal trash day. So through the remainder of this month, those will all go out on Wednesday. Then once we get into the month of May and on through the rest of the summer, we will transition back to having those picked up on the same day as your trash and recycling. Also a reminder that we are very excited to have the new solid waste transfer station open. So if you are going out to drop off any of the yard waste, the rubble, or the trash, it all goes to the same place, which is our new site at 1552 4th Street Southeast, right across from the old armor plant. And everything is available there. You can go up there. We have the different bins for sorting. Again, we do have the yard waste open, and the new facility is up and running. It's been great so far. It's still a little bit of a mess out there as it's still a construction site. We've got some fencing that's still being completed and a few other final punch list items. So unfortunately, it's a little bit of a mess out there still, but the facility is up and running, and we're encouraging everyone to come out there and take advantage of that.
All right, thank you. Anyone else for public forum? Commissioner Smith?
Just an add-on to Commissioner Bragg's comments about the solid waste. Nice, thanks to the Plainsman for the article on that too.
Yep.
That was a nice article.
Okay. Moving on, under public forum, I have a proclamation here for, this is National Arbor Day Week. And with us tonight, we have our Parks and Recreation Department, Department Head Chad Schroeder, and I've got a proclamation here for him. I will present to him and he can take it and hang it up, or do whatever you do with it. All right, thank you. Moving on to the consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time, without discussion, unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. Tonight, our consent agenda consists of 4.1 minutes of April 14, 2025, 4.2 fuel quotes for city departments, 4.3 personnel items. Number 1, accept the regular status of Carrie Jellum, accounting technician in the utility building finance office, effective April 20th, 2025, for completing the 60-day probationary period as required, with her transfer and grant 4 years credit toward vacation accrual for prior military experience. Number 2 is post internally for the 2 water sewer maintenance 3 positions per the Ask Me contract article number 10. Number 3, accept the voluntary resignation of part-time library clerk Elizabeth Pollock. Number 4, accept the part-time employment of Rhonda Yates as the library clerk at the Huron Public Library. And number 5, an update on the seasonal hirings for Broadland Pro Shop and Parks and Recreation. And 4, payment of the bills.
Move to approve the consent agenda. Thank you.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to petitions and communications. Consider quitclaim deed and certificate of real estate value to transfer lot 4, block 5 of the Southtown 3rd Edition, a part of the Northwest Quarter, Section 18, Township 110, Range 61, City of Huron, Beetle County, South Dakota, to Greater Huron Development, and authorize the mayor to sign. And this is just a, just a regular transfer when the Greater Huron has someone interested in buying a lot. So it's, if you didn't get all those numbers, it's Southtown Edition, so.
Make a motion to approve 6.1.
Second.
Any questions, comments? Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to departmental items, consider approval of the lease from NB Golf LLC for golf carts and authorize the mayor to sign. Commissioner Bragg, do you have an update on that?
So this was the discussion that we had previously where we had been paying extra to rent tournament carts. And then during our regular season, we didn't have enough carts for all of our golfers. We actually had folks coming in, having a tee time and having to sit and wait for somebody that was coming off the course to return a cart. So we made the decision this year to add more carts to our lease. The net increase in price really was not that much more than what we would have paid if we had paid a full rate for a new lease of the old number of carts plus the tournament carts. Now, there was an increase because the overall rate has increased since the last time we signed a lease, but in terms of just looking apples to apples, if we would have rented some carts permanently and then some for tournaments, or rented all permanent if the cost is about the same. And again, those should be arriving sometime in early May, and already this year, we've had several times that we could have used them just for regular play, and then of course, we've got like the Invitational coming up, the carts are expected to arrive before that, because that and several other tournaments we will need, so. This is just completing the discussion that we had made earlier when we approved this, and now the lease is ready to roll.
Okay, thank you.
Move to approve.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Smith,
Aye.
Weinrice,
Aye.
Bragg,
Aye.
Harvey,
Aye.
Mayor Robish.
Aye. Moving on to 8.2 Capital Asset Committee. The Capital Asset Committee is recommending the following purchase from Second Penny Reserves for the fire department. The geothermal unit for the North Fire Station went down on us, right? We have with us tonight Fire Chief Ron Hines with us, and he can explain it.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. The geothermal heat unit, it's the heat and the air conditioning at the North Fire Station. The compressor is actually locked up and melted some wires on a capacitor, so it's running on emergency heat right now, so it's not being able to keep up. And it's spending quite a bit of money on electricity on the, running on the heat grid instead of the geothermal. Got two quotes from Martin's and McGilvery's on Woolsey. And I'm just looking to replace that so they can have heat and air conditioning.
Okay. You see the amount on there, 21,000, okay?
21,900
Yeah.
change.
Move to approve.
Yep.
Second.
Questions, Commissioner
Yeah,
Bragg?
so this, Capital Assets has already looked at this, and obviously this is one of those where we don't have much choice, I suppose, so.
We were just in a little bit better shape than we were out at the Public Works building, just because of the
Good, at least it's
timeframe.
not below zero.
Yeah, but yeah, same thing, only different.
Okay.
So which company are we going with? Did we select one yet, or?
We will bid with Martin's heating.
Garden heating and cooling, yeah.
Yep, yep.
I missed that on this one.
There's about a $2,000 difference in the bids.
they can get it done fairly quickly, I'm guessing.
I believe so. I got the quote from them, and I'll call Jay tomorrow and see where they're at.
Okay. Any other questions? Comments? Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinrice.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Harvey.
Aye.
Mayor Roberts.
Aye. All right. Completing all our business for the night, I would entertain a motion to go into executive